Okay, so we're going to take a quick look at things I thought I'd reviewed, but apparently I haven't. So we're going to look at this, and this, and this, and this. This is another weirdo little set from SirToys. Now, these two clearly look like they work together because they're made out of the same colour plastic. But these two are also part of the set. Sure. So here we have a little Bumblebee. I'm not sure if I've transformed it wrong, but some of these panels don't want to line up perfectly. I'm going to assume it's my fault. Because, you know, I'm not infallible. But it doesn't feel that flimsy. It's not too bad. And it's a version of Bumblebee I never actually got, because if you get these little side pieces here and you fold them up, this should work in this mode. Should work in this mode. Why does it not work in this mode? Apparently that doesn't work in this mode. Oh, well, you have to wait for the robot mode for that one. If you don't know what version of Bumblebee this already is. But it looks alright. Got this really weird little thing. I mean, it's neat, it's nice styling and all the rest of it. It's very cartoony. Very, very white. Wheels don't really turn. But it's fine. We got this, which is what? What was it? Cyberverse Commanders? Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Commander. Sentinel Prime. I never got that figure, but I assume this is it. Okay. And from the same line, Optimus Prime, possibly Jet Optimus Prime. There's a little hole there and it plugs in. And it's, you know, it's fine. It's not going to set your world on fire, but it's a nice enough thing. Could have done with a bit of silver, but, you know, whatever. It's a nice enough little thing. How little, though? That is the question. So, time to return Chrome Dome? It is Chrome Dome, I'm sure it is. So, you know what? This is somewhere around the deluxe kind of scale. Not bad. So I guess we should transform. And so let's go for the weirdo one first, because it's the only one I haven't transformed since I dug him out again. Should have thought that through. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure this set's on sale at SirToys. I think there's only like one in stock, but I think they're on sale for like $4. So, you know, I'll put a link or something, but go buy it. First come, first yeah. So let's turn it off. Ah, okay. So we know how this works. We're gonna flip out the little toesy woesies. And extend the legs, okay. Extend the legs, okay. Rotate the arms. Rotate the arms. And he's got a pseudo Optimus Prime, you know, chest here with the windows and stuff like that. But if I remember rightly, come on, tab in or something, yeah. So this comes off. Rotate the arms down. Fold this over the top. Then there's a little tab here and a little slot here. You just tab that onto there. Little bit parts formery, but you know what? It comes out with a pretty sleek robot, and I'm not going to complain about that. He's got a ball joint in the shoulder. He's got a little bit of an elbow. Slightly hindered because of, you know, all the cable around it, but it's for style. Ball joint, no knee. A little bit of toe if you must. But, you know what? He looks pretty cool. Even if you just had him in the background as like a little backup medic or something. That's what I like about SirToys and all these things. They look like background characters. Of course, the face could do with being painted probably, because he's got proper like eye sockets and stuff. But then they just painted this, what, Elite Guard thing over his mouth. Animated Elite Guard, anyone? Okay. Let's do the bumblebee. Okay. So, let's see how badly I was transforming it. So we'll pop the doors loose. Pop the doors loose. Now we're going to swing the whole thing through. There's a giant hinge here, which I assume was more complicated on the original, but really isn't here. Which will allow us to fold this back section up. No, hang on. Pop the toes loose. Just fold this to get it something like that. Okay. And we'll leave them together now, and we'll split them when it's all sorted. We can now get the arms, fold them down, and actually swivel the wheel inside to bring this through. Which, you know what, is quite a good bit of engineering and feels really solid. Like some of this, the plastic isn't the greatest in the world, but these joints actually work really well. They're really solid. Really solid. Okay. Try and fold this. Should all fold. There we go. There's a hinge in there. Fold that down. Doesn't go any further. It seems to catch on these hinges, so it ends up sticking out like that. Bit of a shame. And then try and fold the head out, which is one of the saddest bumblebees I've ever seen. He looks like one of the fat aliens from Fifth Element. You know, the funny mouth. You must take the key. Crunch. Anyway, split the legs. And yeah, there's no tab or anything that's a lot of that in place. It's one of the few downsides. And he just looks really sad, really frumpy. Poor little sausage. It's like, so sad. But then if you upset him, he does this. Flips out these, I don't know, these revolver magazines that you can't actually shoot from. I don't know, I'm not a gun guy. We don't have them that easily in the UK. But it's neat, it's novel. I wish that'd tab in somewhere. Could I do that? Don't think so. But, you know, he's not bad. Elbow, ball joint. Ball joint. Pretty good knee, although it doesn't look very good because of all this. But, yeah, it's fine. Really fat belly flap. But he's alright, he's not bad. Okay, let's slide you over there and hope you don't fall over in depression. Sentinel, yay! This one's alright, I guess. We can get this top piece and just wiggle it until it comes loose. There's this tab and this tab. That's what's going to slots here and here. These are like little hook tabs. They're going to there and there. There are these two pegs. That's what's going to these two holes. So you line this all up properly and tab, tab, hole, hole. Doesn't always work so well, but we'll dump that for a second. We got this. Yay! It's this. Okay, now what? Yeah, this loose. There are tabs here that just go in the underside there. Untab this. There's this tab goes in between those two. See that? Those two. That tab. Yeah. Get this loose here. Now we need to split the front and try and rotate this out. There you go. Split the front, rotate out. Okay. Fold this open, which will allow us the space to fold this down. Flip up the head. Fold that back into place and let this drop down as a sort of pseudo cape. Bring this up, which folds part of the screen. It's quite cool, actually. Rotate there, and then fold down. And yes, those are the arms. Okay, let's do it here. Rotate, fold down. Okay. Okay. Now we split the legs, rotate around, and flip this pal down. I think it tabs in or pegs in somewhere. But just rotate that down so you got the toe. So rotate around, flip down. And there you have him in his robot mode. And yes, he's very skinny, he's very spindly, but I think Sentinel Prime was. Now you can get this, and you can fold that over, and aha, that's like his shield. So that can, well, there's a handle here, so if we stick that in the hand, and I guess it's a spear now? Your guess is as good as mine, kids. As this camera slid over, am I leaning into it? I apologise. Let's move you over a little bit, move you back a little bit, move you back a little bit, and bring in Prime. So we'll just pop this off, put to one side. Okay, alright, okay. Because, you know, I guess Jetfire at the end of the last film, they just went, no, it's alright, we'll just build him a backpack. That guy killing himself was for nothing. I think it was to repair Prime, but he was brought back by the Matrix. It didn't make a lot of sense, did it? Let's face it. Right, so we're going to get this front piece, wiggle it loose. And then we'll fold this up a little bit, bring this down, and that's where we're stopping for now. There, it's done. What do you think? I'm going to sneeze. Split this back piece here, this red piece, and on the smokestacks, rotate around, and they're hitting these little bits, so that's why it's going to be folded down. Tab that onto the side mirrors, tab that on, push this piece here, that allows the head to pop up, turn the whole leg waist section around. It's on a ball joint, I believe. Yeah, it's on a ball joint. Then that tabs around that big tab in the middle there. Yeah. And then this piece slides forward. That folds up on the back. There you go, folds in nicely. Folds in nicely, don't fight with me. Split the legs. Take these pieces, straighten them out, and that's Optimus in his robot mode. And is it lacking a bit of paint? Yeah. Is it pretty good? It's not bad, actually. Ball joint, over 90-degree bend. Face looks okay, and can swivel. So that's a bonus. Have I put it back a little bit? Any of that tabbed together properly? Nah, not so much. Backpack's a bit, it's not bad considering. But he's not bad. There's one thing you might have noticed is he's got these sliders. Now, I don't think he should be going around with legs that long. That would be silly. I think it's for the transformation. I think you're supposed to slide them so that they'll tab in the front. But honestly, you don't need it. You just wiggle it a little bit and it will pop in. And these sliders are quite stiff to lock and unlock. So while you're trying to do that, you basically just pull everything else apart. So, but he's not bad. Okay. But it comes with this. So if you just let this flop down a little bit, see it's on two ball joints, isn't that cool? You can use this, plug it into the same place it was in vehicle mode. And now he has jet wings and guns over his shoulders, and he looks like something from Gundam Seed. And can still stand, which is quite surprising, really. There you go. Am I leaning back forward a little bit? I am. Let's try and straighten the legs up a bit. Okay. But I suppose if you wanted, you can extend his legs so they're more like chicken legs, or you can have them as shock absorbers so they shorten when he lands. Dealer's choice. Do what you want. But he's not bad. This knee's got a bit loose. Okay. He's not bad at all. Is this some loose plastic? It is. Just scratch that off. It's one of those. Sometimes when I get these deliveries from SirToys, I go through them and go, ooh, that's cool. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, that's cool. Then I forget about some of the stuff in the bottom of the box, which is really bad of me. And I do get around to them eventually, but, you know. So there he is. And let's bring this up a little bit so you can see. Ignore the sleeping cat in the background. Ah, Prime. There you go. And size comparison, Kingdom Jackpot. So, yeah, they're all kind of deluxe-ish, maybe a smidge shorter. But they're not bad, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, he could do with a lick of paint. He could do with a lot of his joints tightening. And that weapon just, it's a mess. But other than that, he's not bad. He's actually quite cool. He could do with a lick of paint. That backpack especially. Him, I don't know what I'd do with him. And he, considering he's not a proper Transformer, he's just a fun little guy. He's just got a lot of personality about him. I just think he's cute. Honestly, he's just a cute little dude. Plastic feels nice. He's just got a good time vibe about him. And you know he's got a bit of edge because he's got flames on his knees. Yeah, well, shins. But yeah, this is a cool little set from SirToys. I'll try and put the link in there. But yeah, I think it's about $4 or something. So if you're going to buy from SirToys, just throw it in. Just honestly, make up what it's worth for the postage. Throw a couple of the flash sale stuff in, or the sale, or whatever. Like these. You can't go wrong. Honestly, you can't. So, I'm going to scarper. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye-bye.